Welcome to the stage, Founders Diamonds from Somerset, New Jersey, TD and Suparna Dutta.
Man, how many? Fired up, right, fired up, man. All right, okay. How many people here for the first time? First time FED? How many first time? Okay, let's ask this. How many people here you had to take off today, or you had to say something, maybe came, half day, did your job, and let's see, how many people? Look at this. I mean, what type of excuses you gave to your office? I just want to know that. I'm telling you, whatever it takes, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Okay, you know what? We have two people here. They ran out of excuses. They didn't know what to do. So, that it was like lunchtime, and they still, they're around 11:30, they still could not get out of work. So boss kind of really, didn't give any leave to them. So they said, man, function will start at 7:30, what do I do? So suddenly these two people, thought of something, or this guy went to the boss and said, sir, come to my room. He said, what happened? He said, my colleague is thinking he's going through a lot of depression suddenly has become depressed. He said, why? What happened? He said, he's thinking he's a light bulb. He said, really? He said, yes, he has some psychological breakdown. I think he's going through too much of coding. I don't know what he was coding, but he thinks he's a light bulb. So boss came running to the office. He thought, man, he can be sued right now so he went in and he saw really that guy went up to the ceiling and is bending like this. He said, I am a light bulb, I am a light bulb, I am a light bulb. So boss really got worried. He said, hey man, come down. Okay, go home, I understand. And all the group is standing outside to take him, to Richmond. So he came down and he said, thank you, sir, thank you, I really need some rest. So he was going out. The other guy also started following him. He said, where are you going? He said, how can I work in the dark? Whatever it takes, man, whatever it takes, okay? Because guys, the light is right here, right? Okay, I just think about this. Also a lot of people who have got, green cards, you're a citizen, or you have come from all different parts of the world. If you come to this country and you got your citizenship, or you got, this chance to cross the border and come to this country, and you are still working for somebody, I think it's a misuse of my immigration. I feel it's a misuse. Why should I be working for somebody? Doesn't matter. Everyone is right now trying to be an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is the way to go right now. You look at any magazine, Money Magazine is talking about, they're declaring independence. It says, afford the lifestyle you want without a paycheck. And you know what they're talking about is calling the systematically laying the foundation right now. Okay, and you have to own your own business. This is not not a craze anymore. It's not some motivation, okay, let's go to FED and listen to all those things. Right now you need to be an entrepreneur to really create multi-million dollars. Okay, and just look at what is happening right now. Fortune magazine is talking about 50 and fired, 50 and finished. End of job. Both of us, master's degree, used to work for two big corporations. 20 years back, had 1 million employees. With the amount of $1 billion of turnover, it's not existent anymore. I remember people used to wear those badges, and they used to go for the lunch in the cafeteria or outside wearing the badge. Look at me. I work for that company. They didn't even take out badges. Look at me, my badge. Remember that? I used to do that. Okay, I'm telling you, those companies are gone. The half of the companies are going outside the country. It's not funny anymore. I'm telling you guys, layoff letter is being written, only the date is not there. You don't believe it, right? I'm telling you guys. You are all watching Hurricane Katrina and Rita and all those. There are financial hurricane right going on. The eye is right there and you don't know, nobody's tracking it. You know, nobody understands that till suddenly boss calls and the hurricane is right there in the office. You know what? But still, even you tell this, some people will say, why? Why? No. I mean, I remember we used to tell this story one time that, you know, there was this guy who, everything is flooded and this guy was to be rescued and helicopters came and everybody came and he said, no, God will help me. So, you know, everybody left and he died and went to the heaven and told God, you know, why did I had to die? He said, well, you didn't, listen to me. He said, well, you were not there. Yes, yeah, but I send you helicopters, I send you boat, but you didn't want to go. You were stubborn, so nothing I can do, so I had to bring you up. So, you know, it was a story. All this time it was a story. Till I saw it in the TV, real story. Real life story, CNN. I saw this guy surrounded by water. People are getting killed, like dead all over the place. National Guard helicopter is standing there. The force is telling, come out, man, come out. You have to evacuate. No. Why? I mean, my grandfather stayed here. My great-grandfather stayed here. No, I cannot go. You know what? I was taking my coffee and I saw that. I said, hey, I know those people. I know those people, man. You know, but the best is President said, gag them, bring them, doesn't matter. 10,000 of them, not one, 10,000 of them. But the problem is in this business, we cannot gag anyone. Hey, you want to come to FED? No. Suddenly one day came, the roof of the house is gone or is gone. So nothing you can do. Okay, guys, but that's the reason we are here. We are here because we want to plan right now so that how we can combat this type of hurricanes when it come in our life, the financial crisis. That's the reason we are building the business, right? Right? So I will tell you guys, we are fired up. I want you to listen to Suparna. I'm telling you, I still remember 2002, brand new diamonds, TD and Suparna, right at Richmond. And I'm just thinking about and flashback, and you will see what happens tomorrow night. But listen to Suparna, I will come back and talk about a few other things also.
Good evening, everyone. Everybody all excited? TD and myself will really like to welcome each and every one of you and congratulate you for making the decision to be here at this great function, and especially all the new people, those of you who are here for the first time. I can tell you, we're just so proud of you. Because a few years ago, I can tell you that it was the first function for TD and myself, and we just came here by ourselves, and our uplines really dragged us because we didn't know why we were coming, and we were kicking and screaming all the way. But I can tell you that today we just thank our sponsors, Tushar and Devjani, and our mentors, Kanti and Lata, because if not for these two couples, we would be still working, and we would not enjoy this beautiful life and this great financial free and stress-free life. And I can tell you that today, wherever you are in your life, whether it's financially, wherever aspect of your life you are, it's because of the decisions that you have made yesterday or a few years ago. So today is a decision-making time for each and every one of you, so that in the few years to come, you can change the financial future of your future. The three things that you have to do in this business, number one is, you have to make a goal. Once you make a goal, you have to make a plan as to how you're going to achieve those goals. And number three is, basically executing those goals. What are you looking for in this business, And if you've already identified your dreams, what are you going to be willing to give up? What are you going to be willing to postpone? Have you really thought about what exactly you want? Because I can tell you that people don't stop dreaming when they get old. They get old when they actually stop dreaming. Have you written down your dreams? Have you written down your goals? Because we always believe in the power of written goals. And what's the worst goal that you can have is the one that you have not already planned. Have you already identified your short-term goals, your intermediate goals, and your long-term goals? Because that's exactly how we've built the business. You cannot just wait till the last minute or in the month of August and you're thinking for, reaching a new level in the business. You're going to hear from new diamonds, and, I can tell you that when you hear this new diamonds talk, I hope that you can hear the music of FED, music of Rocky music in your heart, because every time we have come to FED and we have seen the new diamonds being recognized, we felt the music in in our heart. And I hope you catch the music and you take that music back home, because I believe that they have made the decision 1 or 2 years ago. It just didn't happen. And I'm sure that coming to this function was a planned event. You just didn't land up in Coliseum today. But some people are going to say, oh, we're going to try, we are going to see what we can do, but I'm sure they're not here today. What are the changes that you're going to be making in your business on a daily basis? What are the things you're going to be doing on a daily basis for this business? Are you going to prioritize your time? That's what we've done. We've set aside every day for, planning for the next day, planning for the next week, planning for the next month, planning for the next year. The fiscal year has just started. Have you already identified? Do you know what your goals are going to be for this coming fiscal year? Sometimes you're going to go to the bumpy rides, but I can tell you, when you are looking for getting something great in life, something very valuable, sometimes you have to break through the short-term pain in order to get those long-term pleasures. I can promise you, if you give 5 to 6 years to this business, you can actually get back 40 years of your life. Are you going to be willing to do those 9 core steps, on a daily basis? Doesn't matter how late at night it could be. Are you going to be changing your buying habits, changing the products that you're going to be using on a day-to-day basis? Are you going to be